Ali here at mindwavemeditation.com, and this is a real short video about, are you envious of people? Are you jealous of people? I remember a time when I used to be envious of the people out there that I wanted to be. Never friends, for some reason. I always just loved my friends, but certainly people in, like, they were maybe rock stars, you know, I was envious. I wanted that, and I didn't have that, so I felt jealousy and envy. I just want to talk to you because I've noticed a couple of clients have brought this up about being envious or jealous, and it affects them a lot and they don't know how to get out of it. So I'm going to give you a real amazing tool to get out of envy and jealousy. But before I do, I'm going to hit the big four. Dun, 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 dun. Please like this video. Please comment on this video to share your thoughts, to inspire other people. Please subscribe to the channel, because then, well, you know, I get more subscribers and you get these videos. And then hit the bell notification, because you don't get notified unless you hit the bell notification over there. Or is it over there? I don't know, it's one of the two. And then share the video if you just want to be an absolute legend. So all that aside, let's dive right into the video. Crushing jealousy and envy, or something like that. So harboring jealousy or envy is completely useless to our growth. It's, you know, this goes for worrying as well, or holding a grudge, or being resentful. It's completely useless for our living experience. It does absolutely nothing for you. So this is the first kind of tip, I guess, is just knowing the feeling of jealousy and envy and resentment, I guess, and all that. It's useless. It's a useless experience. Now, the only thing it's useful for is to learn that it's useless, so you can dissolve it and overcome it and see it as a lower level emotion that you don't need. And when you get through the lower levels of emotion and you no longer feel jealousy towards others, which is a place you can exist in, that's what it's useful for. That's the only use. It's a tool. It's there to be a spiritual tool almost, so you can surpass it, if that's the right word. I was gonna just say I'm not good with words, and I caught it, but I'm gonna be honest and tell you, I nearly said I'm not good with words, so that might not be it. But I know better because of the self-talk video. So I used to think I was not good with words, and sometimes I realize I'm a human being and I don't know all the words. So that's how you get around it with self-talk. So back to the video, back to the matter at hand. Jealousy and anger. If you feel this with your friends or people that you want to be, that's totally natural. It's totally understandable, because they have something you want. You know, they have something that, you know, that you maybe feel like you don't have, and you're like, why have they got it and I haven't got it? How do I get it? I hate them. You might even hate them. Oh. But here's the thing, and this is a big thing, so you might not be ready for this. So I might tell you this and you might go, oh, hippie in the woods, and turn off the video. But for those of you that don't, I'm speaking to you. And it's as simple as this. When you understand this, the world changes and the world becomes a beautiful experience. Okay, so I've said this before, you know this yourself. We are one being. The world is one thing, right? It's a big ball of dirt and water in infinite space. And when you truly realize that everything that is, sorry, it's getting a bit loud, everything that is on this planet is one thing. It's one big giant organism, essentially. So everybody you see is essentially mini cells in a bigger organism. You and me, we're the same. You and your friends, you and that rock star, you and that famous writer, or whatever it is that you want to be, the actor, whatever, or that celebrity, or whatever it is. We're just all reflections of each other. It's a massive, crazy concept if you don't know what I'm talking about, so I totally understand if that's just like whoosh. But hear me out. Even if you don't get that and that's just like too hippie for you or whatever, just practice it as a thought experiment. See your friends, people on the TV, people that have things that you want, and see them instead of... Okay, this is what you do. This is where we use alchemy. When you feel that anger and frustration, which leads to jealousy, or it gets wrapped up in jealousy and envy and all that, when you feel that emotion, that sensation, convert that to inspiration. So if you see that rock star, that celebrity writer, and you go, I want that, I don't have that, and you're feeling that feeling, and you're basically beating yourself. Just as a thought experiment, turn that to inspiration, because those people in your life that have what you want are proving to you that you can also have that thing. Everyone's just a reflection, a mirror for each other, showing you what you do want or what you don't want. So when you start walking through life and seeing life in this way, it's just a different perspective, life completely transforms around you. Like I said before, holding on to resentment, jealousy, is not helpful for your growth in any way. And if you can feel that feeling within you and recognize through awareness that you're feeling those things, realize it really is like drinking poison and waiting for your enemy to die. It does nothing for you, and the sooner you can catch it with the pause button and go, oh wow, I am feeling jealous or angry, and you look at this concept of oneness, essentially, we're all one thing. We talked about the holding on to judgment, resentment and anger does nothing for your growth, because it's like drinking poison and waiting for your enemy to die. It does absolutely nothing for you. And the funny thing about envy and jealousy is that you feel it and you actually change your biology, which actually makes you sick. And so this is a thought process that is making your body sick. And that person that you are envious of or jealous of is carrying on with their day, completely unaware of your anger and jealousy and resentment or whatever, and that is making you sick. So when you look at it like this, when you actually every time you feel jealousy and anger, take a moment and pause and just realize that this thought process that you are imagining, where you're thinking it is kind of affecting them, not affecting them, but you're trying to project it at them in some way, like, I hate you, I'm jealous of you, you think you have, you, this finger thing we're talking about with the 3 fingers pointing back. It's killing you. It's affecting you. It's making you sick. So it's a real poor decision on your part. Sorry to burst that bubble, but jealousy and anger is a real crap thing for you to go through and to allow yourself to experience. You are allowing yourself to be jealous and bitter and resentful and envious. And those people that you're envious and jealous of, they're none the wiser. So it's not affecting them at all. So we talked about the oneness and the love, and we're all one thing. So when you look at it on a collective, in a collective sense, in a quantum sense, really it comes to the second part, which is you're just lacking in love. So if you have awareness to notice you're angry, resentful, blah, 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 take that pause and take this as a moment to go, okay, I am lacking in love for myself. So redirect that anger, jealousy, and resentment, pause it and just go whoosh, and bring it back to love. I'll put a video down there for self-love. And watch that and really soak it up and play it again and again and really get this simple message. We hear these songs about love and this is love, could it be love? Love, 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 lots of love. We just think that it's this concept we all talk about. There's a reason why people write and sing about love, and it's such a probably one of the most popular words in the world, love. Comment below your favorite song that has love in it. I want to see all the different genres of songs that we all love. We do everything because we love it. We see our friends because we love the time. We experience foods that we love because we love. Everything is love. Everything is love. And the sooner you get back to love, the sooner resentment, anger, jealousy, all the fingers with all the different buzzwords and stuff, we will break free from victimhood, all these lower emotional levels of existence, and we'll climb up to neutrality and contentment and see where we're abusing ourselves mentally with all these thoughts and physically with all this crap food and crap drinks and all this stuff. And we'll climb up further and go, you know what, life gets a bit better up here. I'm sorry to do that thing with my eyes, it kind of freaked maybe a few of you out there. Then you climb up to this kind of, it's not like that at all. I personally live in the middle. I like the middle. I, like everybody else, experience the extreme lows and the extreme highs. And I notice when I'm in these highs and lows, and I do my best to get back to the middle, because the middle is peace, it's harmony and balance. Like right now, I'm at peace, I feel in flow, I'm just talking and it's working, and I'm in nature and it's beautiful, and I'm speaking to you and I'm really grateful. Feeling gratitude and appreciation for you watching this video. And that feels really good. So if you are feeling jealousy and anger and all these things, know that you can be here. And here, that doesn't exist. It's not in my world. And it's just a matter of loving yourself and loving who you are and loving everything about you and your situation and your story. And one thing we beat ourselves up for is having this our past story and feeling sad and all this stuff I've been through. But if you commit to this spiral of going up the other way and self-work and self-development and self-love, then this past story that you've experienced helps your journey uplift. It's easier. In fact, if you've suffered greatly or you've been through the lower realms of living in victimhood and pain and suffering, I believe you get to the other side of the coin a lot quicker than those who are just kind of, floating through and never really experienced either side. You don't really have any really good gauge of life as a whole. But if you've experienced deep suffering, then you're more likely to experience bliss and joy, because when you feel bliss and joy, and it's a continuous feeling, you really feel it because you've seen the other side and you really know pain and suffering. So you kind of tend to want to stay on this side because you don't want to go back to this side, rather say it's down there. That might not be the best way to describe it, but hey, I'm learning too. So It's just a case of feeling when you're feeling, noticing when you're feeling. When you feel jealous next time, when you feel envious next time, feel it and think, why am I feeling this? Could I just be grateful for who I am and my situation? And return to the now, return to the present, and love yourself. Love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Now, do this with me right now and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And repeat after me 3 times. I am love. Do it. I am love. Feel it. I am love. Now smile. Hold the smile. Put your hand on your heart if you want. And 2 hands on your heart if you want. Feel that love. You know the feeling of love. I know you know the feeling of love. Feel it. Cultivate it. Embrace it. Smile. Sorry, I just laughed because on my phone, as we said this, I have a notification that pops up that says, breathe in joy with a heart. Amplify this feeling of love and redirect all that hate, frustration, pain, and redirect it to your heart where you feel love for yourself. Just start with this feeling and just feel it as much as possible throughout the day. Love and respect yourself as much as possible. Start with you. You are. You are the most important thing in the world. Yeah. All of that. Do that. And then let me know how it goes. Like the video, comment, share, blah, 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 blah. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate and respect you for spending this time with me. And I'll see you soon. I look forward to it.